Hi guys, and welcome once again to a new video. In this video we will discuss about this workhorse, the Philips Senseo. A lot of you guys have this in your homes, and I want to tell you the 5 most common problems with this machine. And the 5th one, stay until the 5th one, because the 5th one is the most commonly one, and I want to show you and explain to you how to repair it. Okay, at number 1 is the buttons are fast blinking and the coffee is not brewing. Usually this is due failure in the water tank. In my case, I don't have the water tank here, but I can explain what's going on. In the water tank you have a small magnet that floats when you have water inside the water tank. Yeah, in case you don't have water, then the magnet is down all the way on the bottom, and here, as you can see, I have it disassembled. Here is the sensor that detects that magnet. In case the floater or the magnet is always stuck down there, then the unit will consider it doesn't have water and it will not start the pump. So what you have to do in this situation is actually take the water tank, clean it really good, and make sure that magnet flows okay inside the plastic chamber. Good. On number 2 is you have only a small amount of coffee. Yeah, so the flow is not correct, or the unit is dispensing only a small amount of coffee. Well, the problem is actually inside here with this mesh or diffuser. How is it called? Yeah, I don't know if you can see. Let's change the angle. Yeah, here are microscopic holes. You have to clean it really good, and also in my case you see there is a lot in the middle. There is a lot of coffee buildup that you have to clean. Otherwise the coffee will not dispense through this small nozzle. So make sure you clean it, you rinse it, or let it soak in water, hot water, and for a few minutes, and then clean it thoroughly. And also you can make a descaling of the machine. This will also help a lot. Okay, third problem is leaking water from the bottom, and this is due to the water tank inlet, and it's located over here, as you can see, and goes directly to the pump. Let's change the camera. So this here is the inlet, yeah, and you have here an O-ring that you need to change at some time. Yeah, to remove this, just disassemble the unit. If you want to see how to disassemble the unit, take a look on my other video where I show you step by step how to do it. And this with a twist, yeah, as you can see, just twist it, and then with a pry tool just remove this plastic housing, and you will have access to this O-ring or gasket, call it however you want. Fourth problem is actually the lid is stuck. Yeah, so you cannot open the lid. Yeah, the most common issue and the mistake that everybody does is force this when you have this problem. Don't do this, because this is a really cheap plastic, and you will break, and then you will have to toss the entire unit to the bin, and you don't want to do this. So in case you have this this problem with the lid not opening, this is due to a vacuum lock. This is how it's called. It's because the pressure inside, due to the hot cold, is not pressurized, it's not equalized, and just let it sit for 30 minutes or so, and then the pressure will equalize, and then you will be able to open it up again. And now the fifth one, and the most common one, is actually the unit is shutting off unexpectedly, or when you just brew a coffee, at some point it completely shuts off. And this is due to a bad capacitor on the main board, which is actually located on the main board here, behind those buttons. You have to disassemble the entire bottom housing of this unit. If you want to see how to do this and access the capacitor, take a look on my other video on disassembly. I also show exactly which is the capacitor and what you have to change. This capacitor is extremely cheap. You can find it in hardware stores. You just need some soldering skills, and you will have a brand new machine again. Good, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If yes, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or other problems, please put them in the comment section below this video. I will gladly support if you tell me the issue of your machine. Also, if you have a different type of machine, just take a look on my channel. I'm trying to disassemble and repair a lot of pods, coffee machines, from Nespresso to Dolce Gusto and others. So please take a look and see my other videos. Okay, so by the way, if you want to buy any of the parts needed to repair or tools needed to repair these machines, also have a storefront, an Amazon storefront, on my pinned comment below or in the description. You can browse there and find something useful for you. So thank you very much for watching, and as always, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye. Thank you.